Okay, so I've just been made aware of ABC Me, and it looks pretty awesome. So I'm just going to show you what I expect the kids to do for the ABC Me. So this actually ticks a box of doing the some extracurricular stuff as well, and the kids can do it while they're watching the ABC Me. Now they don't have to watch every single episode on there, but they're more than welcome to. Now, before I log in as a student to show the expectations, every week I'll send out the TV guide, and for example, we're going to go for primary and lower secondary. So if we look at the PDF here on the Tuesday, the 14th of April, which is tomorrow, but I'm pretending that I've watched it. So we can have a look, and I'll send this out to all the parents. And so we can have a look at 11 o'clock for our age group. There sort of starts, and then it sort of finishes at 12:45. Now, as I said, you do not have to watch all of these, but if you watch two or three, it'd be fantastic because in that way there you can do a little bit of learning involved. But as I said, that's the TV guide for Tuesday. So, for example, Wednesday, um, there's our TV guide there. So from 10:50 to 12:25, and then from Thursday, oh, excuse me, we have the TV guide there as well. So you can follow that with the kids, but generally it's from about 10:45 till 12:20. So once the kids have sort of watched that, they will then log into their DB primary. So I'm going to log in as Flynn to show you what I would expect to do. And then what they need to do is they need to go up the top here to the 45P 2020, and they need to click onto forum. Okay, because I'm going to create a weekly forum where the kids can put in their daily tasks. So I've clicked on the forum, and here we have for this week ABC Me, the 14th to the 17th of April. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to click on that, and I've got the instructions there. So I would like you to summarize at least one episode that you watched. I would like you to list at least three things that you learned, and I would like you to talk about one thing that you would now like to do after watching an episode. Okay. Now the first thing that you do when you reply, that you click reply, and what you need to do is you need to put in the date of the actual video. So, for example, I'm pretending that I watched it on the 14th of April. So I'll write the 14th of April. And then the expectations are, as it was a summary, three things that you learned and one thing that you would now like to do. Now I'm pretending I watched them all, and here is my summary. I've already created that. So I decided to do my summary on the Antarctica special, which they did, and I'm guessing what they put in there. So I've just written a summary there. The episode started with the reporter talking about the dangers of the icebergs and how easily they can damage a boat. They then started to discuss the extreme weather that is around for most part of the year. The animals that are native to Antarctica were talked about, and it demonstrated all the predators and prey that live on the icy continent. To finish off, they discussed all the scientific research that happens on the continent. Now, obviously, I'm not 100% sure where that happened, but that is a summary of the episode. Then I wrote three things that I learned. Now, it doesn't have to be about that Antarctica episode. It can be about any other episode that they watched. The three things I learned: that a hurricane is stronger than a tornado. If you multiply two fractions, they become smaller. And China was the leading exporter in toothpaste. Okay, so there was a video on hurricanes. So I'm guessing that could have had something like that in there. There was something about China, and there was also a cool maths one in there. So those facts could have been in there. And then one thing that I would really like to become is a reporter and chase down tornadoes, as I think that'll look really dangerous, and I like danger. That's one thing that I would like to do now after watching one of those episodes. So basically, that is all you have to do. So making sure that the date is there for the 14th of April, and then you just click Save Reply. Because then I can see, yep, here we have Flynn. He's got one on the 14th of April, and this is what he's done. and then every other kid will have that as well. So, as I said, they can watch some of the videos or all of the videos. It's totally up to them. But this is the learning expectation when they sort of do watch it. So hopefully they can keep them busy for a bit and while they're learning.